My wife cheated in front of our son. My soon-to-be ex-wife and I are both 26, and we have a 5-year-old son and a 10-month-old daughter together. I work as one of the managers at an IT company. While she works as a receptionist at a hospital, she hasn't been working much due to pregnancy and maternity leave. I'm quite an outgoing person, whereas she is quite introverted and only really enjoys spending time with close family members, her family plus me, and the children and friends she's known since childhood. On Saturday, July 1st, 2023, an ex-employee from my workplace age 23 came to my house, thinking I would be around because he knows I don't work on Saturdays. He wanted to give me important documents that I had left at his house the previous day when we were discussing work-related matters. My wife opened the door and didn't know who he was, so he explained that he works for me. She then allowed him inside and offered him coffee while he waited for me. I was at my parents' house 5 miles away. This is what happened next, according to this ex-employee, as best as I can remember him saying over the phone 2 days ago during our conversation. Employee: do you know about me and your wife? Me: what do you mean? Explain. Employee: remember that day last month when you weren't home, and I came to drop off documents. I'm sorry, because I should have called you beforehand. Me: yes, so what? Employee: after your wife invited me in and offered to make coffee, we began to talk and quickly bonded over literature. She was very friendly, and I know what I'm about to tell you was very wrong of me, but we started kissing. Your son came into the living room at that moment and asked who I was. She told him not to worry and to just go watch TV. We then went upstairs and, slept together. Me: are you joking? If you're just trying to cause trouble, don't. Employee: no, it's not a lie. I just thought I would tell you, because that little boy saw his mother with someone else and, years down the line, if you ever did find out, I wouldn't want you to think that I scared a little boy without caring. Remember that your wife is the married one, not me. I didn't force her. Me: I don't believe you at all. Employee: that's why I resigned on July 7th. I didn't know whether you knew or not, and I would rather resign than have a dismissal on my record. Me: I'll ask her, and if it's true, I'll deal with you appropriately. Employee: okay, but like I said, I didn't force her, nor did I do anything illegal. You won't hear from me again. Sorry. I was livid with anger and hurt at the same time. This is an employee who only started working for me in May, and I'm certain she never even knew he existed until that day. I asked her, and she initially denied it, but then owned up to what happened as she realized the severity of the situation, including the employee quitting. She said she was very sorry and didn't know what came over her. I then said, apparently our son saw you, and she began crying. I told her that I was going to stay with my parents for a few days while I decide what to do. My parents, as well as her family members, are very supportive of me and do not condone what she did. I've seen my son and baby daughter on FaceTime and told them that I will be with them soon. I've decided that there is no coming back from this and will definitely get a divorce from my wife, but the only issue is custody and finances. I don't want to be like many men who get a divorce to the fault of their wives, only to lose the house and see the kids only on weekends. How do I go about this to ensure I don't lose the house and that I see my kids as equally, if not more, than her?